Hello and welcome to the Sacrilege how-to guide for the Lich King in 10-man normal mode, Icecrown Citadel. You are going to want to bring 2 tanks for this fight. You will also need 3 healers and some competent DPS. It's good to have a willingness to go in and get your ass spanked. Optionally, bring yourself some knee pads. Bring yourself some lube. I advise a pillow for you to bite down on, and if you have some friends, don't be afraid to call in the ringers. Otherwise, I suggest you just bend over, assume a comfortable position, and get ready to take it. As far as Phase 1 abilities go, there's Infest. It's cast on the entire raid. You should pre-shield for this, and begin rolling hots on people before Infest goes off. Watch your timers. The only way to get rid of Infest is to heal people above 90%. The next ability, Necrotic Plague. We'll talk about that more later. The first of the adds summoned are Drudge Ghouls in packs of 3 around the tank. And then Shambling Horrors, which appear a short distance behind the main tank who's tanking Arthas. For positioning, locate the stairs. You're on a big circular platform. There's not a fucking lot up there. If you can't find the stairs, you need to log off and not raid anymore. Find the stairs. Find the big stupid fucking stone column thingies up there. There's one to the right of the stairs as you face the stairs. When combat starts, taunt Arthas. Move him to the side of the pillar thingy. Have your off tank set up shop behind the main tank. Have the melee behind Arthas so they can stab, 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 and do that fucking melee shit that they do. And then the rest of the raid is going to set up more than 10 yards away from your off tank, off to the side, still on the outer edge of the platform. Now, the reason that you put your off tank back behind the main tank is to pick up the Shambling Horrors easily as they form up, and still be in range to taunt those nasty little Drudge Ghouls. And the reason everyone is 10 yards away from the off tank is because of Necrotic Plague, which can jump 10 yards when purged off of someone. So we want that to jump onto the mobs so that we can focus our DPS on Arthas. And only on Arthas. There's only one time to DPS the adds, and I'll talk about that at the end of the video. So, you get Necrotic Plague, you run to the off tank. You get cleansed. It jumps ideally to a mob, though maybe to the off tank. When you're done and you're cleansed, you run the fuck back to the group. If it jumps onto the off tank, it just gets cleansed off of them and onto a mob. But if someone decides to strap on their fucking helmet and hang out with the group, you know what you get? You get a dead fucking raid. And then after that, you get an angry raid leader on vent who's gonna scream at you. So don't tempt fate. Just run to the off tank, get the shit cleansed off of you, then run back to the rest of the raid group. It's very simple. Very simple. The only other information about this phase is that it's percentage based down to 70% when we do a transition to phase 2. So if you're close to hitting that point, and you still have some of the Shambling Horrors up, you may consider switching only the ranged over to burn down the Shambling Horrors to free up your off tank more easily during phase 2 for picking up the adds in that phase along with your main tank. You may also consider using a heroism during this phase to get through it more quickly. Other than that, it's really very simple, and you just have to keep your smarts about you. Move when you have to move, and be careful. That's it for Phase 1, and I hope that you'll continue watching the rest of the videos for the phases of this fight. Thank you.